Your alarm goes off. You drag yourself out of bed. Shower. Coffee. Rush hour traffic. You get to work at 8:30. Exhausted before the day even starts. Your college roommate posted a photo. 11 a.m. Still in pajamas. Coffee on a balcony overlooking the ocean. Caption. Slow mornings hit different when you work from home. Jaw clenches. She doesn't wake up at 6 a.m. Doesn't commute. Doesn't answer to a boss. And you're here. For the next 9 hours. You feel rage. Pure, hot rage. And then shame. Why am I so angry? She didn't do anything to me, but the anger doesn't go away. It sits in your chest all day. Today, I'm going to show you why you feel angry when you see people living easily. And I promise, the answer will validate every ounce of that rage. Let's go. Chapter 1. The Fairness Instinct meets Sarah. She works 50 hours a week. Retail manager. Makes $42,000 a year. She's tired. Always. Her back hurts. Her feet ache. Then she sees her cousin's TikTok. He's a content creator. Posts videos of himself playing video games. Makes $15,000 a month. Works maybe 20 hours a week. Sarah feels her blood boil. I break my back every day and barely make rent. He plays games and lives in a penthouse? This isn't just jealousy. It's a violation of fairness. Psychologist Jonathan Haidt writes about this in The Righteous Mind. Humans have an innate sense of fairness. We're wired to detect inequity. When effort doesn't match reward, your brain screams, "This is wrong." Sarah works harder. Contributes more to society. Serves real people. Her cousin makes silly videos. And earns 4 times more. That's not fair. And your brain knows it. The anger isn't petty. It's justified. Because the system is broken. And seeing someone benefit from that broken system while you suffer? That's enraging. Chapter 2. The survival struggle, but it's deeper than fairness. It's about survival. Meet David. He works 2 jobs. 65 hours a week. Barely scrapes by. Then he sees his high school friend on Facebook. Digital nomad life. Working a few hours a day from a beach. David is furious. Not because his friend is happy. But because David is drowning. He can't afford a doctor. Can't take a vacation. Can't miss a shift. Meanwhile, his friend is sipping cocktails at 2 p.m. Author Barbara Ehrenreich documented this in Nickel and Dimed. For millions of people, work isn't fulfilling. It's survival. You're not working to thrive. You're working to not die. And when you see someone who doesn't have to struggle, who opted out of the rat race, it feels like betrayal. Because you can't opt out. You're trapped. David's anger isn't about his friend's success. It's about his own desperation. He's angry that escape is possible. Just not for him. And that powerlessness turns into rage. Chapter 3. The invisible advantages. Here's what makes it worse. The people living easily act like they earned it. Meet Jennifer. She works 60-hour weeks. Teacher. Makes $47,000 a year. She sees her former classmate's Instagram story. Just closed on our second investment property. Hard work pays off. Jennifer's hands shake with anger. Hard work? Jennifer's classmate's parents gave her $100,000 for the first down payment. She has no student loans. Her family paid for college. She got her job through her dad's connections. But she posts about hard work and manifesting success. Sociologist Michael Young warned about this in The Rise of the Meritocracy. People who succeed through advantages convince themselves it was merit. They erase the help, the privilege, the luck, and pretend they did it alone. That's infuriating. Because Jennifer works twice as hard, with none of the advantages, and gets told she's not working hard enough. The anger isn't about their success. It's about the lie. The lie that hard work is enough, when the game is rigged. Chapter 4. The social comparison. Your anger is also biological. Meet Marcus. He makes $55,000 a year. Good salary. Objectively comfortable. But he doesn't feel comfortable. He feels poor. Why? Because all his friends make more. His coworker just bought a house. His brother drives a BMW. His college friend travels constantly. Marcus is doing fine. But relative to his peers, he's failing. Psychologist Leon Festinger studied this in his research on social comparison. Your brain doesn't care about your absolute position. It cares about your relative position. Marcus isn't poor, but he's the poorest in his social circle. And that feels like failure. When he sees someone living easily, his brain interprets it as, they're winning, you're losing. That triggers anger. Because losing feels like a threat. Your ancestors competed for resources. The ones who fell behind died. So your brain treats social comparison as survival. Seeing someone live easily while you struggle? Your brain reads that as danger. And danger triggers rage. Chapter 5. The exhaustion breaking point. But here's the final truth. You're angry because you're tired. Meet Amanda. She's been grinding for 10 years. Since college. Internships. Entry-level jobs. Promotions. Side hustles. She did everything right. Worked hard. Stayed disciplined. And she's still stressed. Still broke. Still exhausted. Then she sees someone her age living off passive income. Retired at 30. Traveling the world. Living their best life. Amanda's anger isn't jealousy. It's despair. She's been running on a treadmill for a decade. She's no closer to freedom. Meanwhile, someone else found the exit. And walked out. Psychologist Dr. Christina Maslick writes about this in her research on burnout. Chronic stress without reward leads to rage. You're not angry at the person living easily. You're angry at the system. The system that demands everything from you. And gives you scraps. While others get windfalls. Luck. Ease. Amanda's anger is the sound of someone breaking. Someone who can't keep running. But has no choice. Here's what you need to understand. You feel angry when you see people living easily because your brain detects unfairness. Effort doesn't match reward. You're struggling to survive while they're thriving effortlessly. They erase their advantages and pretend it was all hard work. Your brain compares you to them and screams, you're losing, you're exhausted, burned out. And seeing their ease is the breaking point. This anger is valid. You're a human being watching an unfair system reward the lucky and punish the hardworking. And that's infuriating. So what do you do with this anger? Don't suppress it. Channel it. Use it to demand better. To build differently. To refuse the narrative that you're not working hard enough. Because the problem isn't you. It's the system. And your anger? That's the signal that you know it. So tell me, who do you get angry seeing? And why? Drop a comment. If this video resonated with you, consider subscribing, and take a look at what we're exploring next.